To D or not to D, what you need to know about vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning it gets stored in our tissues. Without sufficient vitamin D, bones become thin, brittle, or misshapen. Vitamin D prevents rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults. Along with calcium, it also protects older adults from osteoporosis. Other roles include cell growth, neuromuscular and immune function, and reduction of inflammation. Sunlight may be a major source of vitamin D for some. The recommended daily allowances are set on the basis of minimal sun exposure. Very few foods in nature contain vitamin D. Salmon, tuna and fish liver oils are among the best sources. Small amounts are found in egg yolks and some mushrooms provide variable amounts of vitamin D too. Fortified foods provide most of the vitamin D of the American diet. Almost all of the US milk supply is voluntarily fortified with vitamin D. Ready-to-eat breakfast cereals, certain brands of orange juice. Here is a chart showing the amount of vitamin D in international units in both fortified and naturally occurring foods. The far right of the chart is your % daily value recommendation for vitamin D. Most people meet at least some of their vitamin D needs through exposure to sunlight. Season, time of day, length of day, cloud cover, smog, skin melanin content and sunscreen are among the factors that affect UV radiation exposure and vitamin D synthesis. UV radiation does not penetrate glass, so we cannot absorb vitamin D through an indoor window. Skin can also synthesize some vitamin D after SPF is typically applied. More research is needed to provide general guidelines on the amount of sun exposure needed to maintain adequate vitamin D levels. Some researchers suggest 5 to 30 minutes of sun exposure between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. at least twice per week without sunscreen, and that the moderate use of tanning beds that emit 2 to 6% UV radiation is also effective. That being said, UV radiation is a carcinogen responsible for most of the estimated 1.5 million skin cancers that occur annually in the United States. There are no studies to determine whether UV-induced synthesis of vitamin D can occur without increased risk of skin cancer. Vitamin D supplements are available in two forms, D2 and D3. At nutritional doses, vitamin D2 and D3 are equivalent, but at high doses vitamin D2 is less potent. Vitamin D supplements have the potential to interact with medications. Always check first with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, even a vitamin. A vitamin D deficiency is usually the result of a dietary inadequacy, limited sunlight exposure, impaired kidneys, or inadequate absorption of vitamin D from the digestive tract. Symptoms of bone pain and muscle weakness can indicate inadequate vitamin D levels, but such symptoms can be subtle and are often undetected in initial stages. To prevent a deficiency or to increase your vitamin D levels, your body can synthesize vitamin D from sunshine even if you are wearing a normal amount of SPF. Eat a healthy diet that includes sources of vitamin D. And ask your healthcare provider if you need vitamin D supplementation, and if so, at what amount. If you need more information or have questions, please contact Student/University Health Services at 423-439-4225 or Sydney Minis, Health Education Coordinator at 423-439-450.